Now, someone who also celebrated 1 year in office this year is U.S. President Donald Trump. And as much as he had been emphasizing putting his country before anything else during his campaign, the Republican president's foreign policy strategy has affected global issues, ranging from immigration to trade, stirring up the international community. Next on our review of 2018, we take a look at President Trump's America First policy. Here's our Hwang Ho-jin with a report.
In his inauguration ceremony, President Trump vowed to, quote, make America great again by putting America first.
From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land. From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. America first.
A phrase coined by President Woodrow Wilson during World War I and later adopted as a slogan against U.S. entry into World War II. America First has become the Trump administration's official foreign policy doctrine, promoting American nationalism and, some say, even isolationism.
America is governed by Americans. We reject the ideology of globalism, and we embrace the doctrine of patriotism.
And the strategy was ramped up this year. President Trump has worked to undermine global organizations including the UN, the World Trade Organization, and NATO. He pulled the U.S. out of the UN Human Rights Council, accusing it of having a bias against Israel and of encroaching on U.S. sovereignty, especially after its criticism of the U.S. relocating its embassy in Israel to Jerusalem. President Trump also used tariffs as a diplomatic weapon. For example, when Turkey imprisoned an American pastor, he imposed tariffs on steel and aluminum from Turkey, sending the Turkish lira plummeting 40% against the greenback. Under the America First doctrine, Trump pushed hard for his policy on the border with Mexico, which saw families separated and asylum seekers tear-gassed. The demand that Congress fund a border wall, which Democrats opposed, has led to a government shutdown, expected to continue into the new year. Most recently, when he made a surprise visit to Iraq, President Trump defended his decision to pull troops out of Syria, saying the U.S. cannot continue to be the policeman of the world.
America shouldn't be doing the fighting for every nation on earth, not being reimbursed in many cases at all. So we're not the suckers of the world. We're no longer the suckers, folks.
President Trump is unapologetic about protecting American citizens and their sovereignty. But as seen in the November elections, in which Trump's Republicans lost the House of Representatives, Americans are still divided about the way he does it. Hwang Ho-jin, Arirang News.